search out iniquities, right? Okay, how do they search out iniquities? By feeding you the same wickedness, okay, that they know is unlawful to you, man.
That's right.
Okay, they'll sit up here and they'll study these scriptures just to entrap Jake, man. Just to put them in snares, just to put them in fetters. Just to call out to the Lord and be like, see, look what these niggas is doing. I told you they was wicked. You should have gave me the birthright. You should have gave it to me.
Brother. Good point.
Go ahead.
They accomplish a diligent search.
They accomplish a diligent search. They go through these scriptures. All right. They went through the law. Okay. They went in Deuteronomy, Leviticus. Okay. Numbers. They searched it all out diligently. Okay? All right, Jake ain't supposed to lay with women. All right, so we're gonna set up BET, and only thing on BET is gonna be a feminine ass nigga. Okay? They're not supposed to defile their temple. All right, let's get Jake on all type of drugs. Okay, they ain't supposed to have committed adultery. Let's set up Lil Wayne and the rest of these rappers.
Trey Songz.
Okay, Trey Songz to come out to have sex with random men's women. That's the reason why they have all these sex rings and all these big old orgies. Okay, to make the people that are not of the elite feel comfortable with what's going on. On another level, they're trying to pass the chip. So how you get the chip? How you get the people to want to take the chip? You make it enticing. Everything that is against the scriptures, they make enticing for Jake. They make it to where Jake has to have it. Go ahead.
They search out a diligent search, both the inward thought of every one of them and the heart is deep.
That's right. Go ahead.
But Salakia, verse 7. But the Most High shall shoot at them with an arrow.
That's right.
Suddenly shall they be wounded.
That's right. What's that arrow? That arrow is talking about nuclear fire. Okay. On another level, there's another arrow that's being shot by the men of the Lord. Okay. To stop the BS and the propaganda. Okay, to open the eyes of Israel. Okay, it's coming through the men of the Lord, but by the power of the Heavenly Father, man. Okay, so all of their secret counsels and all their secret devices is ultimately going to be debunked. Okay, while the others and through the scriptures, we know that the Most High is going to be the one to bring them down by nuclear fire. Go ahead.
Verse 8. So they shall make their own tongue to fall upon themselves.
That's right. They shall make their own tongue to fall upon themselves. Okay, which is happening now. Because right now it's to the point where these heathen, okay, primarily the so-called white man who is Esau, okay, he can't come up with no good excuses no more. Okay, it's not hard to see that the towers fell. They fell as a demolition, like when people bring down a demolition building. Okay, it's not hard to tell. It's not hard to tell that the so-called white man is trying to bring about race riots. Okay, it's not hard to see that he's killing you with pesticides, barium oxides, GMOs. Okay, it's not hard to see that not only did he put you in the ghetto, but now he's trying to kick your ass out of the ghetto.
Or reservations.
Or the reservation. That's a ghetto.
Yeah.
That's the so-called Native Americans ghetto, man.
That's right, man.
Okay. And that goes for the Northern Kingdom, man. Y'all ain't no different from us, man. Y'all Israel just like us, and y'all curse just like we curse.
That's right.
Okay? Just because they call your ghetto the barrio or they call your ghetto the reservation, don't make it no different. You still in the ghetto with mildew all on your walls, nigga.
That's right.
Go ahead. Did you have something there?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
This is
what you got?
Wisdom of Solomon 14 and 21. This goes into the order of Abkael. And this was an occasion to deceive the world. for men serving either calamity or tyranny, did ascribe unto stones and stocks the uncommunicable name. Moreover, this was not enough for them.
Yep, this is not enough for them, man. It's not enough that they have us in derision. It's not enough that they have us oppressed. It's not enough that they kill our children in the streets, okay, and then get away with the murder. This is only the beginning for Jake that's out there that's crying out, okay, of injustice, man. Okay, this is not the end. This is not the end. This is not the goal, man. This is just the beginning. All right, go ahead.
That they erred in the knowledge of God, but whereas they lived in a great war of ignorance, those so great plagues called they peace. For whilst they slew their children in sacrifices, or used secret ceremonies, or made revelings of strange rites.
That's right. That's also talking about Jake themselves, man. Okay, following these other nations, man. All right. You got Jake on different occasions, on different levels. Whether it's worshiping Christmas, okay, or whether it's training your children up to be in what the modern day Olympics is, which is these sports. Okay, back in the day, Jake, back during the Maccabees time, Jake went into bred their children to go into the Olympics. Okay, to go into the heathen games. That's what Jake is doing today. Okay, that's why you got the LeBron Jameses of the world. You got the A-Rods of the world. Okay, you got all these great ball players because Jake sacrificed their children and breed them young and implement in their mind that nigga you need to take your family to the next level.
Yeah. Right. What they don't understand is a lot of these cats, whether it's Michael Jackson, LeBron James, a lot of these cats sold out at young ages.
That's right.
LeBron James is the only dude in high school that had a damn Adidas contract and they sponsored his damn school. What you think was really going on in there?
That's right.
You know? That's why he's so, that's why he's throwing up Illuminati symbols and all that crazy stuff because he was taught as a kid, this is how you make it.
It was forced upon him. It was forced upon him as a child. But as a child, he was able to say I didn't understand and I didn't know. But as a grown ass man, he can't take that same account. Nope. Okay, because just like the scriptures say, as a child I did childish things. As a man, I put away those childish things, man. Nope. Okay, so you no longer have that curtain of ignorance laid upon your eyes, man. Yep. Go ahead.
They kept neither lives nor marriages any longer undefiled. But either
go ahead. No, go ahead.
But either one slew another treacherously, or grieved them by adultery.
Yep.
So that there reigned in all men, without exception, blood, manslaughter, theft, disassimilation, corruption, unfaithfulness, tumults, perjury.
So everything that the Lord deemed unjust, everything that He deemed abominable, that's what's in right now, man. Okay, that's why in a situation with Trey Songz, that dude who killed his woman and himself, okay, throughout the whole debate, nobody ever said, why the hell did Trey Songz get off scot-free? Okay, the argument is damn, why he had to kill the bitch? Damn, why he had to kill himself? All right, nobody's in his defense. Okay, nobody's in that man's defense except for the men of the Lord who know that if a man lay with another man's woman, not only does the woman be put to death, but that man is to be put to death as well.
That's right.
Okay, the only problem I have with that man was that he killed himself.
Right.
That's the only problem I have with that man. Shit, he should have gunned down Trey Songz, bitch ass too. Go ahead.
Disquieting of good men, forgetfulness of good turns.
Yep. Start that.
Disquieting of good men.
That's right. Disquieting of good men, man. Shh. Hush up. Yep. We out here preaching the truth day in and day out. But more or less, you got people running around here. Get a job.
Yep.
Nobody listening to you. What are you talking about? Okay. You got people trying to quiet us down out here. They want us off this block. Right now, you got a petition trying to get us off the block right now.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Forgetfulness of good turns, defiling of souls.
Defiling of souls, man. Okay, you got these preachers and these so-called priests defiling children right now, man.
Right. Yep.
Okay,
They're getting away with it.
getting away with it. All type of madness is going on in the world, and the people are getting away with this shit, man.
Man, you know what? You got so many children, kid pedophiles out here, and watching child pornography getting off. It's ridiculous, man.
That's right.
It's so many child pornographies that they just be like. In other news, we had a child pornographer. He stays in whatever, and then they just go on. LeBron James dunked and made 38 points.
Right.
You know.
Hey man, if you ever wonder where these missing children are, man, after you eat a McDonald's meal, take a shit.
Where they are.
Yep.
And you found it. And you found it.
That's right.
You eating.
Yep. If I can say this too, man, this working with the youth, man, you see a huge increase in the population of sex offenders, man. Yep. Out of these young boys, man, getting touched the wrong way, man, by whoever, man.
That's right.
And you got it, and then that goes in purpose what the brother just said about child porn. You think these kids ain't watching that too, man?
Yeah.
All that stuff on top of that getting touched by the wrong person, man. These kids are getting messed up, man. You know?
Yep. At an early age, man.
Real early age. Man.
You can't even like I wouldn't dare put my kid in sports, man. I wouldn't dare put my kids in sports. For the simple fact because that's where the rings start, man. That's where these child pornography rings start.
That's right.
That's where the molestation starts. Okay, that's where the pedophilia starts. All right, when you take your kid, I wouldn't let my kid go out to them summer camps, those them youth boot camps where the what's that the Boy Scouts.
Yeah. Boy Scouts.
Okay, they just what they're finally exposing because it's been going on for years. It's not like it just started. They're trying to make it seem like they just conducted a investigation. This has been going on. This was just like we was going into in Psalm 64, man. This was all designed since the beginning of time. To have this is how you get a civilization to bend to your will. Okay, you extract the things that they know and implement the things you want. Not over the course of a couple of years, through the course of generations. Okay, you separate the children from their parents, so that you can implement the things that you want them to know. Okay, that's why kids spend 8 to 10 hours at school, and the parents spend 12 to 24 hours at work.
That's right.
So you can say what you want to say. So now the government and the people that are having you oppressed are their parents. Okay. So they all day long they at school learning homosexuality is okay.
Darwinism.
Okay, Darwinism. So when they come home, and my son walking around talking about my baby, I slap the doll or the action figure out his hand, and be like, nigga, you don't have babies. Okay, him being of a certain age, being in school for 8 hours, he gonna be like, my teacher told me, like the teacher is daddy.
Yep.
My teacher told me it was okay. So now that's turmoil going on inside the house.
It's real.
Yeah, if I can say this, it was an incident to where I had a friend and her daughter. She had I guess let the administrators know. Yeah, she got an ass whooping the night before, fucking up, staying out all night, fucking 12 years old. Shit, of course a mother and father's gonna be scared to death. Then the administrator, your parents don't have the right to touch you, to hit you. That's ass who?
Right.
But then Jake becomes a statistic along down the line. Because you said I couldn't discipline my child. So now these people become a statistic because you trying to limit how I discipline my children, man.
And it's all by design.
That's right, brother.
It's all by design because at the end of the day, if you don't discipline your kid, especially the people on this side, because if we don't discipline our kids, man, it's not, first and foremost, it's not okay for Jake to do anything. Okay? It's not okay. All right? You got Jake standing up for himself, or Jake not complying with the police force, they gonna die. All right? And the person who killed Jake is gonna get $1 million. Now a white chick, now a little white 19-year-old girl just got killed by fire. Okay? She just got burnt up. All right? They don't even know who did it, but they already on the comment board saying that Jake killed him. Okay? And now the whole Edomite nation is gearing up trying to find out who did the shit. All right? The person that find out who did the shit to her is probably gonna get $1 million.
Yeah, and all them people, and all them people who sitting up there talking about this little white girl. Oh, it's such a horrible tragedy.
Right.
Oh, it's so horrible that this happened. This is terrible.
Right.
It's so terrible that this happened to her.
Right. But Jake is supposed to turn. Jake is supposed to turn the other cheek when something happens to Trayvon Martin, or when something happens to Mike Brown. Okay, but remember the Alamo when this little bitch gets burnt up.
Right.
All right, but that's we gonna end it on this because we don't have much time. Okay, so we first and foremost we want to say all honors and blessings to Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. All right, double honors to the elders and the apostles of GMS. All right, on down to the brothers out there trying to do this work in truth and sincerity. All right, continue to man up, and continue to stay rooted, and continue to do the work. Shalom.
Shalom.